Mr. President, I came to the floor to talk about a different topic, but listening to the minority leader, I couldn't help myself but to talk about just how far to the left the Democrats have gone, and so it's no surprise that they're at their lowest level ever in the polls. Front page of the Wall Street Journal this weekend. Democrats at an all-time low in the history of polling in terms of people who identify with the Democrat Party and who reject the Democrat Party. Only 1 in 3 accept what the Democrats are preaching. 63% of the American people do not identify with that at all, and that's no surprise, given the Democrats' goal of raising taxes, making illegal immigration easier for England to continue to recruit more illegal immigrants to this nation by a lot of free things that the Democrats want to continue to do. But that's not what the reason I came to the floor today, Mr. President. I came to the floor to talk about another critical issue facing our nation. And, Mr. President, that's to speak about an arms race that America is currently engaged in. It's an arms race regarding artificial intelligence. And energy is the ammunition in that arms race. Whoever powers the AI revolution will win the AI arms race. As we unleash affordable, reliable American energy, America will lead the world when it comes to artificial intelligence. The fact is, artificial intelligence takes power, brain power, computing power, and above all else, it takes literal power, energy, electricity to power these powerful computers. Artificial intelligence is groundbreaking technology. It's more than just chatbots and search engines. It is next-generation defense systems. It's life-saving medical breakthroughs. It's revitalized manufacturing and real-time data. These are huge advantages of artificial intelligence. But to harness artificial intelligence's potential, we need computer servers, and to power those servers, we need energy and lots of it. Because of AI, we're seeing the biggest surge of energy demand in decades. The New York Times put it this way in a story. It was on front page of the New York Times. It said, in the next 5 years, new demand for energy, including demand power to power AI, will be like adding another California to the electric grid. That's how much energy we need, Mr. President. So the question for this body is simple. Where is the energy going to come from? Now, my Democrat colleagues, they're going to hate what I'm going to say, because adequate energy is not going to come from windmills and wishful thinking. It's not going to come from climate mandates or from Chinese solar panels. Democrats tried that during the Biden administration. Remember, Joe Biden told the Environmental Protection Agency to prioritize climate over energy that was affordable, available, and reliable. How'd that turn out? Well, Mr. President, as you remember, as a result, energy prices rose 31% in the 4 years of the Biden administration. Today, our energy grids, because of what the Biden administration did, are stressed, stretched, and strained. One informed advisor said this week, the largest grid in America simply has no new capacity to meet the new demand. America is going to lose the AI race unless we break our dependence on foreign minerals and foreign energy. The energy we need is not going to come from Democrat Green Deal fantasies. It's going to come from America's energy breadbasket. My home state of Wyoming is at the heart of America's energy breadbasket. It's where America's energy future begins. Wyoming has powered America for more than a century, and now, once again, Wyoming is answering the call. We're drilling, we're mining, we're producing, and we are building. Earlier this month, I visited Brook Mine. It's located just outside Sheridan, Wyoming. The Brook Mine is the first new coal mine in Wyoming in 50 years. It's also the first rare earth mineral mine in America in 70 years. This mine holds over 1 billion tons of coal and nearly 2 million tons of critical rare earth minerals. This is how Republicans are bringing jobs, energy, and security back to America. We're doing so at a time when the world needs American energy more than ever. President Trump just this weekend announced a historic energy trade deal with the European Union. President Trump secured an agreement for the EU to buy $750 billion of American energy. The deal also brings $600 billion in new investments right here home into the United States. President Trump is a master deal maker, and he's proved so once again this week. Wyoming energy workers are ready to power the world. And it's not just with our allies abroad. Private companies are announcing historic investments in America because of our pro-growth Republican policies. Just look at what Senator Dave McCormick was able to do with his successful summit in Pennsylvania this month. We've seen the stories, we've seen the headlines, we've seen the reports in terms of what Dave McCormick was able to do in Pennsylvania with energy. He brought members of industry together to focus on energy innovation. That made commitments, and they made commitments to invest more than $90 billion right here in America. That's good for our grid, it's good for our economy, and it's good for American workers. This moment goes beyond technology or trade. This is about the future of our freedoms. While America invests in innovation, China continues to pursue censorship, surveillance, and state control. This week in Shanghai, China released plans for a so-called World AI Cooperation Organization. Let's be realistic here, Mr. President. China's vision of AI is not about cooperation, it's about domination and control. Their AI policy is built on oppression. Ours is built on freedom, privacy, innovation. America must lead the AI revolution, and President Trump recently announced an AI action plan. The plan releases American innovators from the painful, punishing regulations they've been living under. It tears down barriers to building new data centers. It encourages more private investors. Most importantly, it recognizes America's AI future depends on America's energy future. Republicans have made great progress in unleashing American energy. But, Mr. President, as you know, this is only the beginning, because American workers are fueling American AI dominance with American energy dominance. Thank you, Mr. President. I yield the floor.